Hey, I haven't done an update in a while, so I figured I would make one and tell you about some of the trips that we've been on this past week. Last weekend we went to Cambridge for the day, and it was really awesome. I really like the town that it's in, and we got to go, we just had the whole day free pretty much, and so we went down this main street and shopped around in some little shops for a while, and then we went to the street market and bought some scarves, and some people brought like Cambridge hoodies and stuff so that they would look smart when they wore them. And so that was pretty fun. And then we went into St. Mary's Church and climbed the spiral staircase up to the top where you get a panoramic view of the whole town of Cambridge. And that was really awesome. It was an experience because the stairs were really narrow. Like, we probably had about this much room in the stairwell, and the stairs were so steep and narrow. Like, your foot could barely fit all the way onto one step on the wide part of it. So it was really scary, and it was hard because the way that you went up was the same way that you went down. So there were some little alcoves where you could step off to the side if people were coming down, but they were every 15 steps or so. And so one time I had to walk down a bunch of steps to let someone pass through, and then I had to walk back up. So we finally made it to the top, and the view was really awesome. We could see all the buildings, and we could see for a couple miles in every direction. So I took a panoramic video of that, and it's really cool. So I need to make my Cambridge video and put it to music still. So I'm behind on that, but I should have that done soon. We also got to see King's College and go inside the chapel there, and it was really pretty. The architecture was amazing. I took lots of pictures in there, and it was just a place where you walked in and you're just like, oh my goodness, because it's crazy to think how they made that back then, and I don't know, it's just so complex and ornate and everything. It was really cool to see. And then towards the end of the day we went punting down the River Cam, and punting is where it's kind of like a gondola ride in Italy, and so you get on this long boat that holds 12 people, and then you have a guide who stands on the back flat part, and they have this long pole that they stick down into the water, and they can touch the bottom of the river with it, and so they push you along. And so we went down, and we got to see the backside of all the university buildings and the library and everything, and so that was really cool. It was really busy when we went, and so there were lots of boats everywhere, and there were several collisions, and it was pretty interesting. There were some funny people along the way. There was a boat full of people dressed up as pirates, and this one guy was sitting in the back, and he had a sword and a pirate hat, and he was just like, "Arr, arr," as we passed by. And so that was funny. And then one boat was full of people dressed up like Ghostbusters, and they were having fun. So it was pretty interesting to see that. And then we got back from that, and this week we went on a field trip. It was mandatory for British Studies, and we went to Lincoln, which was a town that was conquered by the Romans, and I actually got to touch a Roman archway, and it's still used today for cars to go under it. So it's been in use since the Roman era, and so that's really cool. Then we went to the cathedral, the Lincoln Cathedral, and it is humongous. It is in the shape of a cross, like the floor plan is, and so you just keep going further and further back into it, and it's interesting because it's been worked on in so many time periods, so the architecture styles are different as you progress towards the back. And so I have a diagram of it in here somewhere, but it was really interesting to see that. And the stained glass windows were amazing in the cathedral, so I'll have to put up pictures and make another video for that. But I just wanted to give you a brief update. This weekend we're going to Edinburgh, Scotland, and the school is planning a trip there, and so they're going this weekend, but some of my friends and I are traveling independently because we think that we can do the trip for less money. And so also we didn't want to spend like half of a day going to see Hadrian's Wall. We wanted to just stay in Edinburgh for that part of the day since it takes a long time to get there. So I'm looking forward to that, and it should be interesting. I've heard it's really pretty, and I'm excited to climb up to Arthur's Seat, which is like, you have this great view, and you hike up this mountain type thing, and so I'm looking forward to that. So I need to pack for that, and I need to get ready, but I have class soon, so I'm going to cut this video short, and I hope everyone's doing well, and everyone is recovering from all the damage from the winds and everything. So I guess I will talk to you next update. Bye!